Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're back in this month's event quest. This is chapter 2.1 with the Yellowjacket boss, and the notes on him aren't too crazy or overly complicated. He's got aggressive, Arc Overload, missing in action, enhanced special 1, and wilder down. So the missing in action, whenever Yellowjacket has a buff expire, if you don't knock him down with a heavy or a special attack, you will get faltered. If you do, he will get faltered. So definitely want to keep an eye out for that. The Arc Overload does give him the armor up and the regen buff that when they fall off, basically you'll want to knock him down quickly so that you don't get faltered, or use somebody that can bypass the falter. So I brought in Human Torch, and I get smacked right off the bat. Tried to parry, just got smacked in the face, but that's okay. We're gonna make it through this one, luckily, and not have any more of those mishaps. But Human Torch, he cannot miss with the falter if he is at 10 or more temperature. So I'm gonna try to keep that up. And I think right here I'm gonna get faltered and I'm gonna be under, but then I charge the heavy, get above, and I can bypass the missing. And yeah, we have pre-fight on, flame on. So every time Yellowjacket throws a special, he's gonna get power stung with all those Nova Flame power stings on him. Yellowjacket is very highly energy resistant. So the Nova Flames don't do as much damage, but it's fine. So first I just get to an L3. It's going to give me a few extra smolders. Now, ideally, if I could have done anything different in this fight, I probably would have tried to push him to Special 2 so that I could block it and gain some extra smolder. And obviously you can't block the Special 1 because it's Enhanced Special 1 and it's unblockable. I'm very confident in evading that. I know generally you kind of have to have some good spacing on it, but yeah, I'm evading it without any problems whatsoever. Doing some heavy spam in the corner when I get him locked down, and then bait the Special 1 and kind of repeat. Now you do need to worry about his meltdown charges and whatnot. I believe I'm going to kill him before he gets to the 100 plus. Once he gets to 100 or more, then he will basically enter his meltdown mode, and if he touches you, any kind of contact, block contact, you hit him, he hits you, you take major damage. But we didn't encounter that with this one. Rank 3 Torch killed him quick enough, and yeah, did a solid job besides getting smacked right out the gates at the beginning. Yeah, so he's a decent option for this one. Next up, we're going to use, which was the quickest option that I used. I'm sure there's probably others that are pretty fast, but it'd be hard to, I think, beat this one. But this is going in with Archangel. I'm going to make him a horseman. Omega Red and Apocalypse, they do really well for pretty much all the fights on the pass for this whole quest. Apocalypse, he isn't bleed immune for biohazard, but he can become immune after 8 seconds of bleeding, and then after that, just make sure you don't hit into the block. Fight one mutant champion, you got all your charges. So that's how I got the charges. I only did one fight, and now I'm going to make him a horseman, Archangel, and man, Archangel is such a beast. I mean, and then you throw the horseman and the synergy on top of that. I mean the damage on this dude is just silly. So here I'm trying to bait out the Special 1. He doesn't go for it, and that's fine. And yeah, we're just gonna, I think we just locked this guy down. He's gonna be stun locked for quite some time. And no, I do bait out this Special 2 because it's not enough damage to kill him. But yeah, there's not much to it with Archangel. I wish, hopefully someday soon, I can get a 6-star Archangel. That would be absolutely incredible. I mean, look at that damage. 43 hits. Super quick, super fast, super easy. And yeah, get the solo. And yeah, Archangel, he's a monster. If they can bleed and get poisoned, he is incredible. So we're gonna move on. Next fight. Let's see, who do we take on this one? Oh, Nick Fury. So going with my rank 5 Nick Fury, full health. I put both Black Panthers on the team to get the extra bleed damage. Not really necessary, but I wasn't really needing anybody else for the pass, so I figured I'd get some synergies that would be useful for Nick Fury. And you know, if I would have entered into LM, you know, if I would have knocked off the LMD and got that active Fury up, that would have made this fight go a lot faster. I did try to get the internal bleeds going with the medium heavy after a parry. Really, I don't know, I probably should have stuck to more L1s, but you'd have to knock them down. So the regen and the armor up fell off. Had to get a knockdown, otherwise I'd get faltered, which happened the first time. And yeah, I probably should have stuck to more L2s. I was trying to think if I could build up enough tactical charges with spamming special ones, but it just wasn't working. It's not quick enough. And do have to, so you will notice that he already has 87 of those nuclear charges, and so he is going to melt down. So when you throw a special, you add 10 charges to Yellowjacket. And so here we go. So he's about to get melted. I think I'm going to try to get off a heavy. No, don't get off a heavy, but there you can see I took a little bit of that damage. So if you can't kill him before this meltdown, just dance. Just do a little dance, rock back and forth, and then once it falls off, then you can go back at it. Just don't make sure you don't block. If you block, you'll take some major damage. Don't hit into his block. Don't hit him. Don't let him hit you, and you'll be fine. So here we get another internal bleed off. And yeah, we're back off to the races. So if I would have done this, I probably would have stuck to just more L2s. I think the damage would have been better, and I would have fed less charges to his nuclear stuff that he has, and he probably wouldn't have gotten, he probably still would have gotten to 100, but it would have been a lot less quick. But it's no worries. We got 3 internal bleeds on him now. Probably should have just went for combos, but yeah, I think on that one I wanted to throw and knock him down because the armor up and the regen just fell off, otherwise I'd have gotten faltered. But here I throw another special one again. I shouldn't have thrown that one. Should have waited, because we're gonna get that regen and Arc Overload up, and he's back at almost 100. I can't remember if I triggered it twice. I think I might have, because I think I get hit here, and yeah, I do get hit right there because I faltered. Now he's melting down again. Do have the LMD available, but I believe we just wait this out. You see, even on that block, it took quite a big 15% damage. Get a light ender bleed. Yeah, big L2, knock him down. So we did get the solo. Probably not the cleanest. Could have been better. Could have been more well played, but we got the solo, and that's really all that matters. Now next up, we're going in with a charged up Guillotine 2099, and I thought that this was going to be a simple fight. I had Morningstar on the team. I killed her on the path, not on purpose, but that's going to give me some extra degen potency from the synergy there. I do have Punisher 2099 on the team, which gives a crit and an attack synergy between the both of them. The crit synergy doesn't matter because Guillotine 2099 doesn't crit, but I just figured I would heavy knock down this guy a few times and make sure I don't lose my combo, and I should be alright. But yeah, I got smacked towards the end, and I do end up dying. I think I actually don't remember, but I know I died, which was kind of silly because Guillotine's damage is plenty good. Can just do some heavy knockdowns. Don't really need to throw any specials. Special 2 probably would be good if you timed it to where it knocked him down shortly after the Arc Overload expired. But then it kind of defeats the purpose of reversing and preventing the regen. But yeah, so here we do put it on. Reverses a decent chunk. The Arc Overload really isn't too much to be concerned about. There I do get lucky. I try to get that last hit in. I do get faltered because I didn't knock him down in time, and it didn't get punished, which was nice. And yeah, so we're going at it. I think I'd actually end up getting tagged. I think I remember. I think I actually end up getting tagged by his special 1. Oops. And this is an awakened Yellowjacket, so you either throw the special and take the sting damage, or you get stunned. And so here I'm backing off. I'm going to try to parry him right before it ends. I do get it. My parry stun gets off in time, but then I'm cornered, and for whatever reason I could not evade that double medium, which I've done plenty of times. Now we're faltered again, and I'm trying to get this guy away from that corner. I don't want to be in that corner, especially when he goes nuclear. We throw the special 3 here. Now I probably should have saved this, not just for the end of the fight, but if I got cornered, because here it's going to give him 10 charges, and I think he's going to get to 100 plus, and then here shortly after he is going to go nuclear. There I did hit him a few times, took some big damage, and we evade all that, but now we're getting cornered again. And yeah, I don't know, I got over in that corner a couple times and I could not evade him. Pretty bad play on my part. And I'm just like, okay. Well, I'd end up going back in with Punisher 2099. Punisher 2099, I think he's an underrated champ. He's really solid. His power control is very unique, and it's very good. And yeah, we're just gonna go in with Punisher and finish this guy off. Once he goes into overdrive, the power gained from on the opponent from hitting him and stuff, it's super minimal, especially if you're hitting while under the stun and you run the Petrify Mastery. Yeah, because you generate 30% less power while under the stun, and then you have his overdrive overload thing going on, where you generate so much less power when that's active. So we're getting the L1 evades off. We're not going to get cornered again. We are going to knock him down with heavies to bypass the falter getting on us. And yeah, I'm not throwing any specials here. I'm trying to back off to get that overdrive going. And the regen comes up just in time where it eats up a chunk of the battery. Doesn't get me to overdrive. I was like, all right, fine. We'll just hammer this out the old-fashioned way. I don't know that I ever get to overdrive. Right there, overdrive. I'm not even sure what the terminology is, but he finishes him off. I think he could definitely do really well just using him to take down this fight in general. But yeah, there we go. So I had to use 2 guys for that attempt, which isn't ideal, but I'm not perfect. It happens. I mess up sometimes. And then last up, we're going in with Kingpin, and this is my newest rank 3 that I ranked up last week. I've been seeing some good things from him, and I figured this would be a pretty good matchup, because if I happen to get power stung, if I missed an L1 evade, that debuff can get purified from the synergy, and even if I didn't have the hood synergy, likely it would get purified and wouldn't have to really worry about it. And I'm just gonna smash this guy pretty good. I do have the synergy that gets the power lock after the special one, which is really nice, because then you can get him over into the corner and then just heavy like a madman. Alright, here I just throw off an L2 to get the trying to get a, you know, up to a Fury. Here there we go, we're getting him in the corner, and we go heavy, heavy, heavy. I think we do like 5 or 6 in a row, and man, that's some really solid damage. I got the Fury on, and we're just going again and again. Oh man, he is super fun to play. And that power lock, there we go. So I did get power stung, but it shrugged it off. And yeah, we're just about done. Another heavy. No, we're gonna finish him off with an L3. So I did get hit once, but man, you can really do some fun stuff with this dude. He's a solid champ. If you don't have him ranked up and you have him available, I highly recommend it. He's a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll have some more footage with him in the near future. But yeah, hopefully this helped give you some examples of some options to take down this Yellowjacket boss. I mean, there's plenty of champs could do this one. Just really need to watch out for that meltdown at the end when he reaches 100+ charges. But thanks for watching, fellas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.